Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Miniverse Make It Mini Cafe Series 4. It is one of the last ones I need to complete. Today we are going to doing Falafel Gyro or Gyro. I'm not sure, depends on how you want to say it, I guess. So we have, it comes with a veggie mix here, a Greek yogurt, and I've never had falafel, but I do want to try it. Snack little wraps here. Tzatziki seasoning, which I believe we're going to put in the yogurt, and then little falafel balls, which I'm trying to remember what falafel is. I can't remember if it's chickpea or if it's something else, but it looks good. And then it comes with a little container here for us to display after. It's like one of those old-fashioned, what do you call it? The red ones, the plastic ones that you would get like French fries in or something at a fair. I love it. Okay, so it tells us to basically, where is the instructions? 1 second. Okay, so it says put tzatziki sauce in the yogurt. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if it came with a spoon, but I found the spoon on the side, so it might have been with it. Open our Greek yogurt here, and let's put tzatziki seasoning, which I think it's, not sure what's in it, but I know it's like a herb seasoning. Put a generous amount in there, and you know, I'm going to use the spoon because I think we're going to have to use it after anyway. So let's give it a good mixing. Add some green little speckles in there. Spice up our Greek yogurt. So I'm guessing tzatziki is a Greek seasoning. All right, that looks delicious. So set that to the side real quick. Let's open up our little snack wrap thingies. I'm not sure what they're made out of. Maybe they're pita, but I like to cut it where I can close it again after. Treat it like a real bag. Whoop. Okay, and in the picture it shows that we're going to be making 2 of them. It comes with 4, which is great. I love extra ingredients, but we'll take out 2 of these. And you know what? We'll do these ones because they were on the edge and they're the most open, so I think they'll be good to fit in. These ones have been squished a little longer, so, but they do feel like, I mean, they're rubber, but they feel like little like pita pockets. Maybe that's what they are, pita pockets. Let's set that back in the bag because we might use those for another project. You don't have to make falafel pockets. We could literally make like anything we wanted with those. So, like I'm thinking right now, on the side over here, I have avocado and tomato and, you know, lox. We could do like a lock pocket, you know, whatever you want. And I'm really curious to see about these falafel balls. Let's open these up. How big are they? Let's pop them out. Ooh, that's so cool. So they're squishy, but they're textured. They kind of feel like a meatball. And I believe there's 2 per thing. Yep. So I'm going to get out 4 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully they'll fit. And then we have there's an extra 2 in there so that you can make another one if you really wanted to. It tells us also to the veggie mix where that comes into play. So put some sauce in the pocket, and then we put our meatballs in, or our, falafel balls in. Then we sprinkle it with a little bit of veggie mix because that's like a topper, kind of like a pico de gallo, and then we sprinkle more sauce on top. Okay, so we're definitely going to need our cure light. So if you have one, it'll make your life a lot easier. So I'm going to go in a little bit over here with my tzatziki sauce. I'm going to spread the pita pocket open, and as if, I love this because it's like you're making food in real life. And this is what I would do if I was to eat this in real life. I would do what it says to do, but sprinkle the Greek yogurt with the tzatziki all in there. Don't cure it yet because you don't need to. We're going to put 2 falafel balls in, and see, I love how the pocket opens wide so that it will fit both of them in there. And I'm going to sprinkle a little more of the sauce all around, especially in the grooves where the, I'm calling it pico de gallo, but the veggie mix is going to go. And we'll just let that, you can tap it if you want, because it is resin, so gravity is going to be moving it around. So, and it's going to be hard to hold this up real quick. Let me see if I can set it right here. Not really. Okay, good. Push that over. I don't want that falling. And I'm going to take my hands and sprinkle just a little bit of veggie mix on this. We're going to put a little more topper on top as well. I just don't want it to be overpowered, you know, like sprinkles. Like anything, honestly, you can add so much. You can only add so much. But then wait, what's the saying? Oh my goodness, LOL. Yes, you can add as much as you want, but you can't take it away. So it's easier to add a little at a time, and then it's easier than to try to fix your mistake later. Look at that. There's even a slice in there that looks like a red onion. I'm so happy with this. I'm just moving our stuff to the side, and I'm using my toothpick so that it will sit where I want it to. Because I want to be able to see the vegetables, but I want to be able to see the falafel balls too. Look at that. That looks delicious. I'm going to give it a spot here. Okay. So it's secured in place a little bit. I'm going to try to get, no, I don't want a whole bunch on here. We're just going to dab a little bit of sauce on top of everything, because remember, the sauce is the resin. So anything that the resin touches, the sauce, or it will stick better. And the first stuff cured perfectly. And then what I'm going to do, since I don't want it to be overflowing, you can take your toothpick and kind of move the sauce around. And it looks like there's a little, I put a little much sauce, but I'll let it set for a second and then I'll cure it in the big light. But I like a lot of sauce, so that's all right. So let me give this a second to cure or settle in, and then I'll cure it, and then we will do the last one. Okay, well, that one cures. We'll do this one really quickly. And honestly, I'm pretty much going to do the same thing. So I know I talk a lot, but I'm going to try not to talk too much through this one so that it'll speed right through it. Good our falafel balls. And honestly, this looks delish. All right, doesn't look too bad. We'll give it a spot cure. And then once again, just take your extra tzatziki and do a little dab on everything that needs to stick better. That looks delicious. And then once again, I'll take my little toothpick, just because in some areas, like I said, it feels a little more concentrated because whatever, heavy-handed, but I love sauce. Okay, let me cure this one in the thing as well. Let me clean this up, and then we'll plate them real quick and do a final product shot. Alrighty, so I cured those fully both. They look good. I would love to take a little bite of those right now. It comes with a little paper already in there, so basically we're just gonna serve them up as best we can. Come on, how's the picture show? It shows them kind of like sideways here, like this more. Okay, maybe. Trying to get a good like shot where you can see both of them. But that one does not want to piggyback. There we go. That looks cute. Nope, maybe the bigger one on top. It's more weighty, but we'll see. But that is the finished product. That looks delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have to do some product shots. I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe.